Hello drama lovers, welcome back to this channel. In the glittering world of Chinese entertainment, where tight filming schedules and the pressure of fame are part of daily life, love is often not just tested, but nearly drowned. Behind the sweet smiles shown on screen, behind the camera lights and the applause of fans, lies a story rarely captured. A story of two hearts trying to endure even as time and distance pull them apart. And that day, in between scenes on the set of a grand historical drama, Xu Kai, a young actor at the height of his career, sat beneath the darkening sky. The soft rays of the setting sun filtered through the trees, resting on his weary shoulder. It was at that quiet moment that he began to open up, without fanfare, without a script, about something few celebrities dare to share, his relationship with Tan Songyun. No direction, no spotlight, just Xu Kai, his voice calm yet resolute, saying, "Our love doesn't depend on how often we see each other. It's built on how deeply we trust one another." The words came out softly, almost like a whisper, but their impact shook the online world in mere hours. A rare confession, simple, but deeply touching to anyone who has ever struggled through the ache of long-distance love. Xu Kai recalled the early days of their relationship, when everything felt easier. Their schedules weren't as demanding, their filming locations were nearby, and they had enough time to meet often. But as time passed, so did their fame. And with that came responsibilities. Today, Xu Kai is filming a major period drama in a remote part of China, while Tan Songyun is working in another city, far beyond reach. He admitted that it wasn't easy at first. He missed her smile, her voice, the way she gently scolded him for working too hard or forgetting to eat. But most of all, what touched him deeply was that Tan Songyun never once made him feel guilty for being away. "She's always been home, even when I feel lost," he said quietly. And perhaps that is why their love still stands strong today. Because what they've built is not based on physical presence, but on the sincerity of the heart and the unwavering belief that what they have is real. As the conversation unfolded, Xu Kai shared a small but sacred ritual that had become their anchor: midnight calls. Every night, without fail, at midnight, they call each other. Sometimes it's only for 5 minutes. Sometimes it's just a short voice note. But the meaning behind it goes far beyond the time spent. It's our way of saying, "I'm here. I love you," he said softly. The ritual began when they realized how rarely they could physically meet. Not wanting their relationship to drift into silence, they created their own way of staying close. Even on days when exhaustion weighed them down and their voices barely held up, one of them would still send a recording, Songyun softly humming a lullaby, or Xu Kai whispering a poem. Nothing extravagant. No filters. No stage. Just two souls reaching for each other, across the quiet of the night. But the most moving moment came when Xu Kai shared a memory, a letter he discovered tucked inside his suitcase. It was hidden there by Songyun before he left for his long filming trip. "I didn't find it until a week into the shoot," he recalled. "It was a really rough day. The scenes were emotionally intense, and I was completely drained. Then I noticed this little cream-colored envelope between my clothes. The letter said, 'If the world feels too heavy today, remember this: I'm listening. I'm waiting. And I believe in you.'" Xu Kai paused, clearly holding back emotion. "I cried, right then and there," he admitted. "Since that day, I've kept the letter in my wallet. I carry it everywhere." It wasn't the first time Tan Songyun had sent such surprises. On a rainy filming day, she had a warm meal delivered to his set with a simple note. "Don't skip dinner just because of a storm." Small gestures, but priceless. Xu Kai also shared how they maintain a sense of togetherness despite the distance. They watch movies together via video calls. They press play at the same time and react to each scene like they are side by side. He laughed softly as he recalled one night when they binge-watched 3 episodes of a Korean drama. He was in a hotel room in Delhi, and she was back home in Beijing. Another thing that keeps them close, a shared digital journal. "We write to each other, daily updates, feelings, silly jokes. It's like our own little diary." The idea, he revealed, came from Songyun, who has always cherished journaling and handwritten notes. In that journal, they record everything, from gratitude lists to dreams of the future, like one day owning a flower shop together on the outskirts of town. "That's all her," Xu Kai said with a quiet smile. "She loves sunflowers. She wants to plant a whole row by the window." Though they remain discreet on social media, they've never denied their bond. And when asked about it, Xu Kai doesn't shy away. "We're not hiding," he clarified. We're just keeping the sacred parts of our relationship private. Unlike many celebrity couples who hide their relationships to protect their image, Shu Kai and Tan Songyun have chosen a more balanced path. They protect their love, but don't erase it. And when it comes to expressing appreciation, both are generous.
Shu Kai once called Tan Songyun
an actress with boundless talent and a humble heart. While Tan Songyun once said, Shu Kai has one of the most sincere hearts I've ever known. There's no competition between us, Shu Kai added. Only encouragement. When she wins awards, I'm the first to applaud. When I'm stuck in a role, she's the one who gives me clarity. As the interview neared its end, he was asked about what lies ahead.
Would they ever work together again? Would there be a formal announcement?
Shu Kai smiled, shy, but hopeful. We talk about it, not just about acting, but about life. We've imagined a small house outside the city, with a garden, maybe a couple of dogs.
He took a quiet breath.
Life in this industry is unpredictable.
We're always being watched.
But even with that, we know what we have is real. Rumors of an engagement have circulated, especially after Shu Kai was spotted wearing a ring on his right hand at a recent fan meeting.
Neither he nor Songyun has commented.
Still, speculation continues to swirl. On social media, the hashtag #ShuKaiTanSongyun calls trended on Weibo and X, formerly Twitter. Fans responded with emotional messages and admiration. This isn't just celebrity gossip, one fan posted. This is the kind of love people dream of, quiet, honest, and true. They make long-distance love look not just bearable, but beautiful, another said. Fan art flooded the internet. Drawings of the couple sitting in separate cities, phones in hand, smiling beneath the same star-filled sky. But beyond all the romantic moments, there is something more enduring in Shu Kai's story.
Something deeply human.
His words speak to anyone who has ever loved across distances, be it physical, emotional, or situational. As the final moments of the interview approached, Shu Kai looked up at the sky above the set. The first stars had begun to appear. Sometimes I wonder what people think love really is, he murmured. For me, it's Songyun. Her patience, her laughter, the way she makes space for my silence. Then, with a quiet nod, he returned to filming, carrying not just a script, but a love that continues to grow in the quiet moments between goodbyes. Love isn't about how much time you spend together, he said. It's about how much of your soul you're willing to share, even from far away. His words have since spread beyond fan circles, quoted by relationship counselors and lifestyle bloggers alike. In a world where celebrity breakups often dominate headlines, Shu Kai and Tan Songyun offer a different narrative, one of stillness, trust, and emotional strength.
Perhaps that's the truest kind of love. The kind that doesn't shout, that doesn't need to be flaunted,
but simply exists, steadfast, grounded, and real.
What do you think, drama lovers?
Does Shu Kai and Tan Songyun's story make you believe that love can survive distance and time?
Share your thoughts in the comments below.
And don't forget to stay tuned for the next update, only on this channel.